Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. So, as promised, today I am sharing my Ulta Anti Haul. There is one thing in here that I might be able to talk myself into. It is a skincare item. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll let you guys know what it is when we get to it. I do want to warn you if you hear any noises in the background, I do have both pugs in here with me while I'm recording this, and they are very active and sassy today, so hopefully they're not too loud in the background. Okay, we're gonna start at the top. We're just gonna work our way down. I'm gonna tell you about a little bit about these new things, and then what what I did to manage to talk myself out of them. A few things were just automatically like, no, no thanks. And a couple I was like tempted by, but still decided that I don't really need them. So I'm going to start here. And this makes me a little bit sad. I used to love Lorac, and I do still enjoy the eyeshadow products and blush products that I have left from Lorac in my collection. But I just don't feel as connected to the brand anymore. Is there anyone else out there who feels the same way? I used to just, whatever Lorac came out with, I was like, I gotta have that. It's just not that way anymore, and I'm not quite sure what happened. But so Lorac came out with these new Luxe Diamond Cream eyeshadows, and they do actually look very pretty. I think the thing is that I don't reach for stuff like this. I always think that I'm going to use cream eyeshadows, and then I don't, because I usually get ready in a hurry most mornings. During the school year, I'm getting Stella up. She has to be at school by usually 7:30, 7:35. So I don't really have a lot of time to dork around with my makeup in the mornings. And with cream shadows, they do take just a little bit more time. And so I'm just realistically not going to use this before it dries up. I have so many eyeshadows, cream eyeshadows still in my makeup collection that are starting to dry up. And yeah, I mean, what a waste of money, right? So I'm gonna save myself 22 bucks and not buy this, even though this lace pink champagne shade, oh, it looks beautiful, but I'm not gonna do it. All right, again, here we are with Lorac. She came out with this Luxe Diamond Eyeshadow Palette, and is just not calling my name. I think the reason is that, can I click on this? It's going to take me to it. Okay, well, let's just look at it. I think the reason is that all these colors are colors that I already have in, well, most of them. A couple, maybe not. Like, that glamorous and extravagant color, maybe I don't have those. But the vast majority of them, I have very similar, if not the exact same shades in some of my other either pro palettes or like mega pro palettes. So even though these look really pretty and neutral, I'm still probably not gonna like do anything with that. So I'm gonna save myself $39. This is new. This is not even released yet. It's coming soon from Urban Decay. I don't really have a connection to Urban Decay anymore either. I feel like there are certain brands that I used to love that now I'm basically like, nope, not into it. And Urban Decay is one of those brands, and it kind of makes me sad because like those were my first like higher end purchases when I really started getting away from like exclusively using drugstore makeup and shopping at Sephora a lot more and at Ulta and yeah, like Lorac, Too Faced, Cargo. Do you guys remember when Cargo used to be a thing? Those were brands, Tarte, obviously, those were brands that I just really gravitated towards, and I don't anymore. Anyway, so I'm probably not gonna buy this. But the reason is that I find that products like this, I think this is supposed to be kind of a like color adjusting shade of lip cream. I don't think it's a liquid lipstick, but with stuff like this, I find that it gets really messy on my lips. And for some reason, when I talk, the the lip color tends to want to gravitate towards the corners of my mouth, and then I look like a clown who doesn't know how to apply their makeup properly. So, yeah, I'm gonna skip this altogether for a couple of reasons. First, not really into Urban Decay all that much anymore, and this would be a nightmare on me. I would look awful. This I just thought was kind of funny. So this is the Hot Tools 24 karat gold charcoal infused one step blowout. So it's $74.99. Down here, Bedhead has the exact same thing. Only they're calling it the Blowout Freak One Step Dry and Volume for $59.99. But I also know that good old Revlon came out with the original, that was basically this same thing also for, I think that one's like $50, right? Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but I do know that that was like something that was reviewed pretty heavily here on YouTube earlier this year. But yeah, now the like bigger hair care brands here, right? The Hot Tools, the Bedhead, are cranking out the exact same thing for a lot more money, and this one is a lot more. I just don't buy into this whole like 24 karat gold charcoal infused situation. I don't think this is going to make that much of a difference. If you want one of these, I'd go for the cheaper one, either the Bedhead or the Revlon. By the way, I'll link all these things down below if you want to read up more about them yourself. Check them out down there. All right, Smashbox. Once again, another primer from Smashbox that is basically super heavy on the silicones. And I have said in the past, I do not mind silicones. There certain ones and specific formulations are actually okay for me. It's not that the silicones feel like they clog my pores. It's that silicones will lift off of my skin because my skin is so oily, and they just make everything that is over top of the silicone primer slide off my face. So basically it looks like my face is melting. The silicone primers from Smashbox do not work for me. I have tried multiple ones from them, including like the original, and then there is the pore reducing one, and there's like another one that I tried, the light version. None of them worked. These just do not work for me. So even though it says oil and shine control, which you would think with my crazy oily 40-year-old skin, I'd be all over, there's no way I'm going to try this. It's not going to work. I already know it. I'm not doing it. All right. This is a makeup item here that I'm on the fence about. Let's take a closer look at it. Yesterday in the Sephora Anti Haul, I showed you guys the Boss Babe Betty eyeshadow palette, and I was like, no. And this I am kind of interested in because look at these colors. These are mostly Milani colors. There's a lot of blushes and mauves in here. I like the color story of this a lot. But I'm still not Penny, knock it off. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm going to pick this up because once again, it's just another eyeshadow palette. And am I going to reach for it? I don't know. Also, it looks kind of similar to Buxom Dolly's Wild Side. Do they still have that one? I wonder if those were discontinued. But yeah, it's similar to that, and I love that. So I might as well just use that and skip this. Right? Right? One of you guys is going to talk me into it. I just know it because that's how this works. But anyway, I'm going to skip it for now. Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Complexion Powder. I'm not buying this, even though I like to review stuff like this because I am the powder foundation girl. I love powder foundation, but I just don't like to support Too Faced all that much anymore. Well, if I can avoid it altogether, I would really prefer to. Penny, you guys, stop! You're killing me. They are arguing over a teddy bear. Get it out. Get it out. There. Go play over there. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this because I don't really like a lot of stuff that Too Faced puts out these days, just in terms of the names that they choose for their products, their marketing, who they're targeting, like their target audience, and how everything is like super hyper sexualized. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip this altogether. You hush. This is the Acure Brightening Facial Scrub. I almost picked this up today when I was in store at Ulta. However, it does contain walnut shell powder. And I'm trying to remember if this is the one that I used to use from Acure in the past. There was a facial scrub from Acure that I swore by for several years. And now they have kind of repackaged and remarketed their line. And I don't think this was the one to begin with, but I don't think it's the other scrub. So unfortunately, I don't think that they moved that scrub over. I'm going to have to look back through my videos and see if I can remember or find what that scrub was called. I really don't think it was the brightening facial scrub. Those of you that have been with me for a while, can you remember? Anyway, as soon as I saw the walnut shell powder, I was like, no, I'm going to skip it. So anyway, I probably wouldn't recommend picking this up either. It could potentially damage your skin with those like jagged little walnut pieces. So, okay, Ulta came out with candles that are, I'm pretty sure they're probably made in the same factory that the Bath and Body Works candles are made in. These are $22.50. They're basically mostly, well, most Bath and Body Works candles are $24.50 now, but the price point is essentially exactly the same. I have a feeling these are just basically the Bath and Body Works candles relabeled. I do not recommend picking these up for a couple reasons. One, you can get them cheaper on sale at Bath and Body Works. And two, the shipping from Ulta, if you think the shipping from Bath and Body Works is bad and you've received broken candles from them, order a candle from Ulta, because those guys just shove everything into a box with like one of those little like air pack things, and they're like, good luck, and they send it on its way. I have received candles in a million pieces, namely the Capri Blue candles from Ulta, like just shattered in a million pieces. So big fat no on this. Sorry, Ulta. Maybe if they had them in store and they were on sale either at the same price as a Bath and Body Works candle or cheaper, I would give them a go. But no, good try. Not going to do it. Kylie Cosmetics. I don't like anything Kardashian, so there's that. Plus, $65. What? Since when? Since when is what I want to know. This just seems like an exorbitant amount of money for an eyeshadow palette, which most people are probably not going to like use every single shade in here. Of course, it gets amazing reviews. People just love her, and I don't get it. What am I missing? What am I missing? Anyway, this is her birthday 2018 sippin' pretty palette. Why is it her birthday 2018? Why is it just now coming out? Was this released on our website already? It might have been. I probably missed that. Luminous Cosmetics. Okay, so I'm kind of intrigued by this brand just a little bit. However, this kind of stuff, I'm going to tell you guys to watch out for it too, because it looks great, right? If you are someone who does makeup on other people, a palette like this is probably a really good idea. Or if you are someone who knows you will use these shades, perhaps you are a pasty, very fair person like me. If you know that you will use this Heritage shade as an eyeshadow, then great, go for it. But I have said that to myself 800,000 times when I've purchased a complexion palette like this, and then I've never actually used it. And then I'm stuck with a palette where I can use this one shade right here. So anyway, sorry Luminous. I'm not going to spend $42 to buy your very pretty Lion King palette. The packaging is lovely. But I'm not going to spend $42 to have like one shade in dusk that I can use. And this shade, Cub, and I just think that's weird. But these models are beautiful. Look at them. Gorgeous. Apparently this is working for them, but it's not going to work for me. So the sculpting palette. I mean, sculpting palette definitely implies that you can use it on your eyes, other areas of your face, but I just don't do that. So this I'm kind of actually interested in. The lipstick in Pounce. It's a pinky nude. Look this one up, guys. It just looks really pretty. So that might end up coming home with me. Let's talk about some drugstore makeup. I was in store. They had testers of these. I tested all of these things out, and they were not good, you guys. Do not waste your money on these. The Milani Gilded Rouge palette and Gilded Noir palettes. First off, Chunk City from these glitter shades. Come on, friends. Let's speed it up here. Yeah, these, like the Femme, the Wifey. Oh my gosh. Chunky. Basically no payoff, just glitter chunks. Not good. These, all these shades were patchy, not pigmented. The Wait What shade, awful. Barely any color payoff. Looks pretty, right? Like this looks delightful and very colorful and pretty, but I mean, maybe with a brush. But if something finger swatches horribly, then I am most certainly not going to trust that it's going to do that much better with a brush. So anyway, you could save yourself $20 or $40 by avoiding these, but good try, Milani. I've heard some of their other eyeshadow palettes are pretty good though. Still haven't tried them. I'm kind of an eyeshadow snob these days, so I don't think that I ever will. But if you're in the market, those seem to get a lot of good reviews. Okay, this also patchy. I tested this out at my local store, and this is the Sweet Cheeks Creamy Powder Blush. Now, there's also, I noticed this review here at the bottom. Apparently, Ulta has screwed up the matte and the glow colors. So there is a glow version of this. There it is. There's the glow, which has shimmer in it, and then there's the matte here. Apparently, online, they are mixed up. But they just didn't swatch very nice. The matte felt kind of dry and chalky. I don't think it felt very creamy or very nice at all. Plus, these colors are, well, there's four. There's four matte shades. These seem like odd color choices for me. I would go with something maybe a little bit more like neutral. If you're only going to do four shades, I would do some fairly neutral shades. And these are intense. Like I'm telling you, these are like super intense. The glow shades are super intense as well. I don't get this. I don't. And then here we are at the Dermalogica Age Smart Biolumin C Serum. It's $87. So, skincare prices don't necessarily scare me off because I don't mind spending money on something that is going to be amazing. I have said that a lot, and I spend a lot of money on skincare, but I'm just a tiny bit hesitant because I do have some other vitamin C serums that I need to finish first. But this one looks really intriguing, and these reviews are fabulous. So this is supposed to help address fine lines, hyperpigmentation, dullness. So this has a vitamin C complex in it, a lactic acid, as well as chia seed oil. So all of it just looks fabulous. And I really like Dermalogica. My friend Susan Reedy has turned me on to Dermalogica, and they're just really, really nice. They're a nice line of products, and they're cruelty-free. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to, where are the reviews? There they are. Okay, so the pros here. I kind of check these out first, and then I'll go through, like, the, these reviews. It's lightweight. It softens the skin. It's non-greasy, which that's fit. What are you eating? Oh, my God, stop. This dog, you guys. As of right now, pug for sale. Please stop. Thank you. Have a seat. Non-greasy, smells great. It's moisturizing. However, there are some people that are saying that it's pricey, that it's greasy, which, okay. 5 people apparently thought it was greasy. The price is, I mean, I will admit that price is pretty substantial. So, you know, there's that. But, I mean, some people are loving this, and it really makes me want to try it. It reminds me of paint thinner. Ooh, that's not good. But I love me some vitamin C, and as soon as I finish some of the other vitamin C's that I'm currently using, I'm going to totally get this. But I'm going to leave it in my loves cart, or maybe I'll just put it in my cart here with these other things, and then the next time I get a reward, not a reward, but a coupon, I'll buy it, or I can just use points. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Doesn't matter to you guys. Anyway, that's it. There's my Anti haul for you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch these last 2 videos. If you missed yesterday's, I'll link it down below. I will link all these products in the description box if you want to go read up more about them, if you want to read a little bit more about this. And, I mean, you know, if you want to do a review with me, let me know. I'll pick it up at some point this year, but I do need to get through some of my other ones this summer. But I'm making a decent dent in my skincare, so this will come back. So, oh look, there's a Rakuten message. By the way, the Rakuten giveaway is still active for a $100 Visa gift card. I will put the information for that down below. Good reminder. Thank you, Rakuten. So yeah, I'll put that information down below. Enter that. There haven't been like a ton of people that have entered, so go put your name in there. If you don't have a Rakuten account, use the link that I put down below to sign up, and then come back and use the link to sign up for the giveaway to enter your information. If you already have an account, you can just automatically enter your information in the giveaway link. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow for Friday favorites and flops. Take care. Bye-bye.